So in Detroit, there is what's called the Detroit Greenlight program, and it's a system provided by Comcast or Xfinity for businesses to have a security camera system that directly ties to the Detroit Police Department. And in some way, I guess they think that it's going to mitigate crime or something. Basically, you pay an exuberant amount of money and they come in and they put in cameras, and then, supposedly the police department can log into the camera anytime and watch it and do virtual patrols, and it's going to make your building more safe. And maybe to some extent it's actually had an effect on crime. But from an install standpoint, I look at this and they're using an Axis camera. I don't really know or care what model it is, but they've got a dome camera here. And I'm going to just step back and just show you how vulnerable the camera is. Not only how vulnerable it is, but also how ugly it is in its positioning. Basically what they've done is they've taken a piece of sheet aluminum and bent it and then put it on the wall. And I guess I don't understand if the installers just don't realize that, dome cameras can be put on an angle and don't need to be angled like this. There might be a reason why they're doing this, but I think this is just the most horrific. This is actually the main entrance of this building. I'm not going to show the name of the building because it's on the front door, but needless to say, I see what they did with the cable. They came up through the floor here and they ran along, where this fire alarm was installed. That's fine and dandy. I think that one of the annoying things is that they used Velcro. Like, why would you use Velcro on this when you can use a zip tie, which is a little bit more discreet than this? This is about, a half inch in cross section, and as opposed to, a zip tie, which is like, an eighth of an inch or something like that. But why would you put this big, ugly plate at the front entrance where everybody's going to see it? And I have a real problem with the way that they do these installs. They use the same cameras. They either use this dome camera for all the interior locations, and then they use this other camera, which I could, if I take the time, I could show you what model it is for both the Axis and the Axis model for both the internal and external. But they use the same cameras every single time. They don't use dome cameras outside. I don't know why. They use these big, ugly bullet style cameras. But again, this is just a gripe. It's like you honestly could have mounted the camera up there, and realistically, probably outside this door is probably two other cameras facing in opposing directions. So there's really almost no point to needing this third camera inside, because the exterior cameras, which are probably right on the corner of the building right there facing this way, are probably showing. So I mean, I get it that they're trying to capture people walking in and all that other stuff, and I get it, that's cool, but just this install, why install like this? They could have easily have put maybe on the inside of that wall right there. Yeah, maybe they didn't want to have as an extreme angle, and they probably thought, oh, this is probably ideal, but aesthetics have to be considered with the building. And for example, paint the metal white, just to make it blend in a little bit more. There's things that you can do internally to make things look more aesthetically pleasing. And with buildings as beautiful as this one is, I don't understand why they just go ahead and just throw things on the wall like this. This just really and with the screws exposed out of the back, no care is given, none. I don't know. This just annoys me. So anyway, another rant on installation quality. Thanks for watching.